This woman can't stop talking to these romance scammers. She almost goes to jail. Watch and see what happens.
So he made 2 payments on my car. So I thought, well, maybe he really does want to help me. Then he wanted to straighten up my bank account. So I let him in my bank account. I let him in my Verizon account. He took the last $300 I had in my bank account, bought 5 iPhones with it, and I'm still being done for those. I gave him everything. My account, my routing number, my account number, my Verizon account number. The thing is that the 2 payments he paid on my car, as soon as he bought those phones, it was pulled back out, and I was overdue on my car and overdrawn on my bank account. And I owed $5,000 in telephones. I did tell him that he was a scammer and that I was going to get the cops on him. And he said, well, I'm sending 2 big black Nigerians to take care of you. He didn't scare me. He's not going to send people there to murder me. Over $5,000? I don't think so.
When Sharon's son found out she was sending money to men online, it sparked an argument between the two.
And then we got in a big fight over me talking to men on the internet. So I rented a car. My sister was out here in Oregon. My niece is here in Oregon. My niece said I could come over here and stay as long as I wanted.
Before she knew it, she had more men messaging her through her Facebook account.
Okay, his name was Stone Brittany. He was another young one with a young daughter. Oh, the first thing he did, he sent me $2,500 and wanted me to buy Bitcoins with it. So I did, but I did it in a CoinMe machine. He was sending me money in the post office, cash. I think altogether probably $50,000. But I'm so stupid, I was putting it in my bank account through the ATM machine. Then the bank started asking questions. They said, when you put that much cash in there, we have to know where it's going and what's going on. Well, where it was going was to his different Bitcoin wallets. Well, my daughter-in-law went through everything with them. I gave her all the paperwork I had. I gave her the envelopes I had that the money came in. She made copies of everything and she gave it to the FBI. They said that since I cooperated with them, they weren't going to do anything to me. Now, I could have gone to prison. That was the end of that. I didn't talk to him anymore.
Once the FBI was involved, it forced Sharon to block Stone Brittany. But guess what, Seekers? She started chatting with 3 more men through TikTok.
Then I met this other guy on TikTok. But I went ahead and talked to him. He has most beautiful eyes I've ever seen. I'm interested in you. I think you're a beautiful woman. Age is just a number. If you're that young and I'm this old, in 10 years, I'm going to be a really old lady and you're still going to be a young man. Well, he kept insisting, that doesn't make any difference. I really like you. And then he told me, well, in order to talk to you, you'll have to pay my management $1,800 and some dollars. Well, that's starting to sound a little funny, but and he told me they really wanted 3,000 something, but he paid 2,000 of it. So all I needed to pay was 18 something. So I'm not rich. I sent $550 and I told him they would have to wait for the rest. And we talked for a solid month, waiting for this other money to come in. He's just a slick talker. And you're looking at this picture of a really nice looking young man.